lovelies, welcome to my channel. I hope you enjoy the next video. I hope you see something that you like, that you learn something that you want to try, or that you have questions that you would want to do the research and see if it's something you want to do. Alrighty, enjoy the video. Okay, I'm about to bling out the top of my laptop. Okay, I've never done this before. I've blinged out a part of my Cricut machine a few years back. I blinged out a tumbler wrap. I wanted to try my hand at blinging out the top of my laptop, right? But I'm not one of the ones that have the patience to glue stones on one at a time. I've tried that. Wasn't for me. So this is the laptop that I'm going to bling out. And this is my rhinestone template. Look how big that is. This is about 4,000 rhinestones that I have to put in there. So I'm torn between whether or not I want to use crystal or crystal AB. Okay. And what I'm going to do is make a sandwich of sorts. So what the sandwich I'm going to make is, this is HTV anything. And I would apply glitter HTV on top of that. And on top of the glitter HTV, I would put my rhinestone transfer. And on the back of this HTV anything, it has a sticky backing, a real strong sticky. So it's like you're making a bling sticker of sorts. So this is the glitter that I want to use. Doesn't that look pretty? Oh my goodness. But it's not like a pure white. You can see specks of color in there. So that's why I think the crystal AB will work better than the, even though the crystal will do good too. But I always use crystal. So I think on this one, I'm going to use the crystal AB because it'll pick up those colors. So, alrighty, let's begin. I'm going to start out with brushing in my rhinestones to make my transfer. Okay, let's brush in these rhinestones. I think this is the biggest template that I've created and brush rhinestones in. Oops, knocking them on the floor. There are a couple of red ones in here, I see. Let me move these two red ones out the way so they won't get mixed back up in it again. As I'm brushing off the excess. And I'm sure I'll probably have to go in with my picker tool to fill in the gaps. Trying to brush these off as gently as possible without knocking them on the floor. Don't they look so pretty? That sparkle. Two of my favorite parts of working with rhinestone is peeling the flock once it's finished being cut. And then the second one is brushing in the rhinestones. It is so therapeutic. Just like I've said before, people that stone on rhinestones one stone at a time, they find that therapeutic. But that's the good thing about crafting and such. There's something out there for everyone. Alrighty, now let me go in and remove any extra stones and fill in the gap. Let me go side by side. That way, hopefully, I won't miss anything. And then I'll go over it again once I think I'm finished. I'm sure y'all can see some. Sometimes I don't realize how many stones are in the jar. That jar was like a fourth of the way full, and I thought that it wouldn't be enough to fill up this template, but as you see, I still got half of that jar left. Okay, I think I'm almost finished. Okay, that looks to be finished. Let's take a closer look. Look at them stones popping. Beautiful. Alrighty, let me get my transfer tape and we're gonna pick this up. Okay, I cleaned up my mess. Now let me get my transfer tape to pick this up. Alrighty, wish me luck. Alrighty, I got the whole template covered in the transfer tape. Let me move this up and get these stones from underneath. Okay. Oh, shoot. I messed up this corner. All my stones came up. La, la, la. I guess when I pushed it. Let me see. All I have to do is use my fingernail and hopefully I can push them when I'm flipped upside down. Go back in the hole. I got two that flips upside down. Right here in this corner. Okay, let's see if I can fix my mess. Okay, one more. Okay, let me get these in straight first, and then I'll add the ones that I took off of the mat. Like I said, I'm just using my thumbnail to pop them back in place, and you'll hear like a little pop. All right, so I got 5 that I need to put back into place. Excuse me. Flip over. Excuse me. Now, I want to have a coughing attack. Hold on. Okay, let me put these last 2. Alrighty, I think that's all. Make sure that these stones stick to this tape and that it doesn't give me problems when I'm pulling it up. Ugh. But sometimes the stones stick in the cavity of the flock because of that new adhesive that they be using. It makes it real tacky, that the glue gets in between the cavity and it creates a problem. But I cut the flock yesterday. I try to cut it at least the day before to give that adhesive time to dry so it won't give me a problem. All right, come on, come on, come on. Work with me, work with me. Let's go back and press on it, and hopefully it will stick. Go slow. I like to go slow in case a stone don't come up, because I'm not good with aligning it after I pull up the tape. All right, come on, don't snap on me. All right, I like to lay it on its back, right, and examine the stones to make sure that they all have glue on it. Now I got one right here that look kind of funny. So I'm going to pull this one up. And hopefully I can pull it up without, thank you, moving any of the other stones. And I will try to place another stone in its place straight. Like I said, I don't like to do this because, see, that's off a little, but just a little. Okay, that's good. We're not looking for perfection. We're looking for pretty. Okay? All right, where's my backing? Put that on there like that. Smooth it out. One of my stones came up. Ugh. All right, I'll try to fix it when I flip it over. This one right here came out of place. It not only came out of place, but it flipped upside down. Now, why you had to do that? Everything was going good. All right, let me try to... All right, come on. At least it's on the edge. So I can just drag it out of place and then put it back. Hopefully. Great. All right. So that is that. So I'm going to go to the heat press. And what I have to do is, this is my HTV anything. You apply the glitter HTV on the shiny side. So I take this, put this on top of that, put it on the heat press, right? I'm not going to do it for its full time, just enough for the glitter HTV to tack down to the HTV anything, because I have to come back and then apply the rhinestone transfer on top of this, and then everything will get its full time and temp. Okay, so let me get the heat press together and we'll do those next two steps. All right, hold up, let me get set up with the heat press. Okay, let's heat the HTV anything and the bling anything. So like I said, I got this sandwiched together and I have it upside down. Normally I would have the glitter facing upward, but I can't see that way. And I have to make sure that I have this aligned properly, or else okay, that looks good on that end. Okay, it looks good. I'm going to put the parchment paper on top. And I have my heat press set at 315. And I'm going to go down for about 5 seconds. Just enough for it to tack down, hopefully. Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay, we got a tack. All right, then I have to peel off the carrier sheet of the glitter. And then I'm going to put the rhinestones on top of this. And that'll be a little easier because I can see through that. See, I couldn't see through this glitter to align it on top of the so now I have to lay my rhinestones on top. And hopefully don't none of them shift. While I'm getting it situated. Some of them have shifted. I need to turn my heat press up. And while that's heating up, that'll give me a chance to align my stones that have shifted. Oh, that one done flipped over on me, and that one done flipped over. Let me get my pen, my pick tool. And this not gonna, that's sticking on the butcher paper. Wrong move. Whoop. Let's see if I can flip this over. Oh. Oh shoot, I'm moving more stones than originally what I was dealing with. I probably should take this off the heat press and deal with it. So I won't burn myself either. Alright, I'm going to take it over to the table and make my adjustments, and I'll bring you back. Well, I'll take you over with me. Hopefully I can pull this see, I don't want to have to move it because it's laying, it was laying perfectly on top of the glitter. Let me get this on my table. And I will bring you over so you can see what I need to do in order to get it together. All right, yeah, this is easier because trying to move these stones back underneath that heat. Okay, let me work with the, and things were going so smoothly. That right there. Maybe if I get my tweezers, I can snatch it, but I'm not good with tweezers. They say I can't find my tweezers. Okay. That wasn't the one that I was reaching for, was it? Here you go. Oh, wow. I grabbed that one like a professional. Okay. Let's pick it back up. Come on. And now I don't even see it where I took it from. I can't. Oh, there you go. Okay. That's in place. Now in my attempt to make adjustments to that one stone, I knocked about 4 out of place. Uh-oh. That one went on the floor somewhere. Okay. Hopefully that one won't go on the floor. Okay, so I got about 4 stones to put back in place. Okay. That's 1. 1 down. 3 to go. Okay. And then I gotta get 1 more to go right there. Okay. All right, shift over. Okay, don't mess with nothing else. All right, let me lay this baby down. Make sure the stones haven't shifted. There's one that's slightly out of place. Okay, everything looks good. I'm gonna walk this to the heat press and then I'll bring you over. All right, come on. I probably should have put the parchment paper underneath because my transfer tape exceeds the size and it's sticking to that butcher paper. And once that get heated, it'll probably be a mess to pull up. Okay. All right, we're going down. Tighten it up a little bit. About 5 more seconds. So my first press was 315 for about 5 seconds. And this press, let them stones cool off. This press was for 350 for 15 seconds. And it's generally a warm peel, but you know that glitter HTV is kind of rough. So that's why I'm rubbing it in to make sure that the adhesive from the stones is adhered to the glitter HTV. And I'm gonna go slow. Make sure no stones are, there's a lot of stones right here that were trying to come up. Let me see what we got on this side. But I'm gonna, after, oh, another stone there. Go down again. You know, typically when you have materials like a t-shirt or what have you, it's 350 for 15 seconds. But when you have a thicker or rougher material, it takes more time. Not more temperature, but more time. And like I said, that glitter is rough. So I'm rubbing it so that the glue, oops, sorry about that. The glue from the rhinestones would adhere to the HTV, the glitter HTV. Rub it down one more time. But after I pull off the transfer tape, I'm going to go back down again just to make sure that these stones are on there. Okay. Ooh, that whole section right there. And that might be because the glitter HTV is wrinkling on me. It's not laying flat. Uh-oh, one of my stones flipped on me. How you flip? How did you flip? Did you flip? Yep, you flipped. Okay. Let's go one more again. I'm gonna let that go for 15 seconds. Okay. I'm gonna bring it off the heat and let it cool off some. But I'm gonna still, after, when I pull off the, oh, that thing hot. When I pull off the transfer tape, if all the stones stick this time, I'm gonna still take it and put it, heat it an additional 5 seconds. But I'm gonna turn it on the underside so that the rhinestones will be facing down. Okay, let's see what we got here. We got 2 stones right there. 1 stone right there. Okay, so I have a few stones that refuse to stick. Make sure. And I did check when I made the transfer that the glue was on the back. So I'm going to put this back down, take it back over, and heat it again. Okay. I got 1 stone that shifted on me. I'm going to see if I can move it. I'm going to replace it with a new stone. Since it's stuck, that means the glue has been used. All right, with my spot. There we go. Okay. I'm going to take this back to the heat press and I'll bring you back. Okay. Some of these stones gave me some trouble. They didn't want to stick. And I had to press it more than I wanted to. So hopefully that didn't mess up the integrity of the adhesive on the HTV anything. So what I'm going to do is cut off a little bit so that some of the sticker will show, and then I will get that in place. I don't want to take the backing off the whole thing and have my hands touch it. But let's look at that again. It's just a big, gorgeous bling fest. But let me wipe off this to get off any fingerprints, oils, etc. Okay. It appears to be still tacky, but we shall see. Okay, now let's see if I can align this up. Up. I think. I think that's it. It's hard for me to see with this film in the way. Let me cut this film down so I can make sure that it's somewhat even all around before I pull it off. It does give you some wiggle room to work with, meaning, let me pull this off as well. Let me trim. I guess I should have trimmed it off before I stuck it down. But anywho, we're gonna roll with what we got. I'm gonna make sure I don't cut the glitter HTV. Okay, that looks good. Okay, I'm gonna go for it. And as you see, them stones are on there because I'm rubbing, not too aggressively, but aggressively enough so that this will stick down. And I'm glad I chose the white glitter HTV. I was going to put silver on there, but I'm glad I chose the white because it's not all the way to the edge of the laptop. It's close enough, but you really can't tell because of the color of the HTV. Man, that looks good. So let's get closer. That looks beautiful. You see that sparkle? That looks so good. That looks so good.